Looking back for the longest time, I've always wanted to be in a relationship. Something about having that one person who is super duper close to you and makes you feel loved and cherished. Not like a family kind, but like you're somebody's someone. A person that you just want to give all your time and efforts and attention to make them feel happy, which in turn makes you feel happy. But as I grew older, I've learned that it's not always late night talks to good mornings in the same conversation, or even, hey, what are you doing every day with a goofy picture of your forehead. I've learned that you can't always make them happy, and because of that, it makes you not happy either. And sometimes it gets to a point where both of you are not happy anymore, which comes the worst part.
It is currently Friday the 20th of October, around like a month and a half since I've left home for uni. To catch you up to speed, I managed to get into my first choice, which is amazing. That came with a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, as everybody kind of experiences through trying to get to uni. But I can't discount the effort and triumph that came alongside with that. I did not get how to organize my own food situation. It was alright until, after the second, third week, my own mother came round and she immediately found food that was off in my own shelf. And that was really embarrassing because that's like a whole pack of chicken and, that was something. I got a lecture about that. So that was interesting. What else?
From lounging at home, waiting for the world to go by, watching the clouds change shape, clearing into sunshine, to moving into a flat not a walkable distance away from home. Shopping, eating, working all for yourself, with less sheltered protection from the real world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have to be honest to have wished for this from when I was younger. The feeling of freedom, away from your family bubble. And it's nice to dream about what the world could give, but it doesn't diminish the fact that this has certainly been a change of pace for all of us.
We're going shopping
Really
with
hard to find that moment.
It's a vibe, mate. I'm writing my script. LEDs on the ceiling.
What hours is it over the top?
Really wanna start, I hate this.
2 in the morning.
Feeling kinda bad.
was balling right now.
In the living room.
Yeah. Couple steps away. It feels like holding on doesn't make a difference.
Do a little room tour. Calling me now. Hi, poster. Oh.
Upside down one. You can if you want.
That's some needs for you.
I'll just relay my thoughts, I guess. It's another one of those painfully short ones. Again. I don't know how many times in a row that is now. Like, why does it feel like I'm repeating the same situations again, spilling out my guts, thoughts, feelings, insecurities, and then suddenly getting too overly attached? What happened to having fun? What happened to if it works out, it works out? What happened to... I just want to cry. What does it have to be like this, man? It just sucks. I've never been one who's fully healed from relationships. Always felt that each breakup chips a little piece of me away. You would think that after all, that I'm supposed to bounce back and feel better about myself, move on. But every time I end up arguing with myself, hoping for a better outcome. At the end of the day, I'm just going to be on my phone again, scrolling and scrolling, until you scroll your life away. And would you look at that? You got stuff to do. And life goes on. But I've had enough of it. So instead of that, what can I actually do? Yeah, I did. Yo, can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, I'll just finish this.
If you were to give advice...
We press record?
Yes, I have. What do you do to make yourself feel better? Sometimes, you know, it's always great to have a positive mind to try and think of the positive of things.
Oh, I was thinking more of chocolate. Netflix, retail therapy.
Retail therapy.
Yeah, just anything that makes me laugh, makes me forget my troubles, well, temporarily.
Temporarily.
Anything that makes me change my mood, like happy mood, laughy mood, then I feel better.
So would you say, like, because you've put yourself in a better mood, a better mindset, you can tackle the problems better?
Depends, because when you're in that kind of mood, you want to procrastinate and not deal with it. But then when the time comes when you have to deal with it, I have a different perspective, and then I'll try and figure it out from that angle. And it usually works, and sometimes it doesn't. But most likely it does. And if it's something that I can't deal with, then I'll just drop it. It's all to do with life experiences, because the only way you can experience those kind of feelings and those kind of situations is if you're living through it. And if you don't live through it, you've never experienced it, so you don't know how to deal with it. I'd say that with all the experiences I've had, the emotions, it develops me into being more resilient about things.
Does coming out of that make you feel better?
Oh yeah, it makes me feel more confident about myself if it happens again, dealing with things of similar nature. It makes me feel sort of more stronger.
Thank you.
That's all!
Yeah, that's all.
I'm used to this.
Oh, hey buddy. You alright? Everything okay? Alright. I feel like a lot of things are running through your mind at the moment, and I get that. And you might be finding it hard to take care of yourself. You might be thinking, because you said that, I'm going to wake up at 4 in the morning and get all my work done and change my life and everything. You don't have to do all that, okay? Life is changing anyways, every day, minute by minute, second by second. And, you know, in a couple months' time, you might not even feel the same way. So, in the meantime, allow yourself to feel like that. It's okay to feel like that. And remind yourself that your needs are important and they're no less important than anybody else's. I mean that. Nobody. And cut yourself some slack. You know, you deserve it. And until things get better, which they do little things that make you feel just that little bit happier, you know? And, you know, watching a show and chip away at some of the works that you've been doing. Keyword being chip. Alright? One step at a time. That's what we're doing here. And again, cut yourself some slack, okay? You don't have to do everything at the same time. But, you know, I got a show that I'm gonna have to finish, so go to bed, alright? It's already almost past midnight, so you should get some rest, okay? I'll see you soon. Much love, Cheeky.